Live, live, live. What is happening, beautiful humans? Thank you so much for being here. It's Tuesday. It's just after 5 o'clock here on the West Coast. And as usual, here we are with an update of what's happening around inHarmony. My name is Craig Goldberg. Maybe it's over here. Maybe it's over here. One of the co founders here at inHarmony. And I am super grateful to be here. Friday was my 44th birthday, and we hosted a few people here. The next morning, we jetted out of town to get off the grid. So many of you have been waiting for messages back. Some of you are still waiting. I tried to get caught up today as best I could. So thank you for your patience while I get back to you. Today was a big catch-up day. Tomorrow and Thursday will as well. Just trying to manage all of the messages and all of the communications that are coming in through email, Telegram, text message, WhatsApp, Slack. It's a little overwhelming. It's enough to trigger a little bit of anxiety, a little bit of stress, and put you in a fight or flight. And it's a good thing we have the tools to help us manage and mitigate exactly what's happening in my nervous system. I know I will be on my sound lounge tonight. And boy, do we have new music, which I'm going to talk about in just a little bit. It's good to be home, and it's good to be home for the next couple of weeks. I don't travel again until the 19th, as we'll also talk about here in just a few moments. From an inventory perspective, everything is in stock. How awesome is that? I want to talk about shipping. So we ship within 2 business days is the official shipping statement when we're in stock on that particular product. However, many of you know we ship a lot faster than that. In fact, our cutoff for the day is 12 noon. So any orders placed before 12 p.m. Pacific typically ship same day. If the order doesn't go out that day and you get it in after, we typically ship the following day. We like to underpromise and over-deliver. So reach out to us. Our phone number is 888. What's happening, Denise? Good to see you. Our phone number is 888-276-8040. That rings my phone right here. And if you've got any questions or if you've got a particular date or event, we like to meet those expectations as best we can. So many of you have reached out and said, hey, I've got an event this weekend. What can we do for expedited shipping? You're so welcome. I appreciate that. And yeah, we do ship same day indeed. So we try not to overpromise and underdeliver. That's not right, but instead underpromise and overdeliver. So we do say 2 business days. A lot of you have asked if we can ship faster than that, or if we can get it out faster than UPS ground. On our Shopify website is directly linked to our warehouse software. So you're getting real-time shipping up to the moment in Shopify at the checkout process. So if you want overnight, now it's overnight from the time we ship it. So keep in mind the cutoff. And if you have a specific question of, say, it's Thursday and you want to overnight something, which is super expensive, by the way, we don't make a profit on our shipping. It's simply a pass-through expense. So whatever that price is, in some cases, it could be $1,000 to ship a sound lounge across the country overnight. So you do want to reach out to us. You do want to make sure that we can make that cutoff, and you do want to make sure that we can get it out to you. But we have done it in the past, and I'm sure we will do it again. So we can ship anywhere in the world, but not every single country is turned on in our Shopify experience. So you might need to reach out to us with an address. You might need to reach out to us and ask us where you're shipping, and we might need to quote you ahead of time. But in all instances, reach out, send us an email to support, give us a phone call here in the office during business hours, give us a call here in the office, not during business hours. I try and answer the phone around the clock. I know many of you are setting up the technology outside of your business hours. So if you call 7, 8 o'clock at night, I typically answer. So reach out and call anytime you'd like. I'd love to speak with you. We would love to serve you in any capacity that we can. And we're super grateful that you're here. And we're super grateful that now you know a little bit more about our shipping and how fast we ship and what's happening in our warehouse. Our warehouse is on point. They typically, like I said, ship same day, next day, but we say 2 business days on our website. So important to note. inHarmony Media, we have 2 new tracks that hit in the last 7 days. Thank you, Denise. I appreciate that. I'll throw that comment up there, no doubt. We'll let it sit there for a little bit too. So we have 2 new tracks in our app, and I can't even tell you how long I've been waiting for this hour-and-a-half track. It's a release from Cloud People, which is the duo of Anthony Weiss, aka Home, who makes all our music, and the very spectacular, our director of content creation, and our very spectacular Brent Weiss, his twin brother, that have been performing for the last, I think, 5 or 6 years as Cloud People. They do live sound healings and live sound therapy sessions in front of large groups of people. I have seen them probably a dozen times. They are absolutely incredibly talented, and they're starting to record and release their work inside our app. So this is something that's long awaited. I haven't had an hour and a half to drop into it yet, and I will, because this is long awaited. I might fall asleep to it tonight. We'll see how things go. The second new track that is in is a 5-minute and 30-second demo. Many of you have asked for a longer demo, but not too long, 11 minutes. What do you have that's less? Many of you like using Cassiopeia and a couple of other tracks that were 5 to 7 minutes. Now we have a specific track designed from the ground up to demonstrate the power of the technology. You'll hear a little bit of inspiration in there, and you'll hear a little bit of new percussion as well. This is something that I'm very excited about, something that it's just the right amount of time for a great demo of our technology. And I highly recommend you start sharing this one with the populace as well, with your people, with your community. Remember, the person who has the biggest clientele list is the person who puts the most amount of people on a sound lounge. And for those affiliates out there, the person who sells the most sound lounges is the person who puts the most amount of people on the tech as well. So these demo tracks are really, really important. I still love our 2-minute and 22-second demo track. Many of you have asked for a longer version of that track, which may or may not be coming. Botech, we need to reconnect and talk about that. And there's more music coming as well. Anthony and I spoke today about his inspiration for the next series that's going to be coming out, and it is something special indeed. We just got these in. This is a pocket coin. It says inHarmony on one side. It says, say goodbye to a distracted mind. Say hello to a relaxed existence on the other side. It's kind of like a poker chip or a pocket coin. I carry a pocket coin. It's a nice reminder for mindfulness and meditation. Kind of soothes, almost like a fidget toy for me in my pocket. So I'm really excited about this. If any of you are good at magician or good at magic, this might be something that's good for you. And then we also got these pins, these really awesome lapel pins that just have a little magnet on the back so they don't mess up your clothing. I'm super excited about these pins as well. Both of them feature the inHarmony logo with a flower of life behind it, which obviously is not coming into Zoom. These are not going to be for sale on our website, but instead, I'm going to be carrying these at live events. I'm going to carry a few in my bag. So if you do randomly run into me someplace, chances are I have one. Ask me about it. This will be something that everybody working a booth will use, and certainly something that I can keep on my lapel as I'm out there rocking inHarmony. So this is something I'm very excited about. If this is something that's exciting for you, leave a comment. And maybe we will get these over to our warehouse and we will make these available. But as of right now, we don't have that plan. But this is something that's really fun. They're maybe a little bit bigger than I was hoping they would be. But nonetheless, this is something very cool, very unique, and something I'm very excited to have, particularly at events. We've got 2 events that are coming up. It is June. I had an event every weekend in May. It was absolutely bananas. My wife was in LA the first weekend. The second weekend, I was at Epics. The third weekend was EDC. The fourth weekend was my birthday, and we were off the grid just north of Las Vegas. So I'm exhausted. I'm also eternally grateful to be back and to be home and to be stable and not go anywhere for the next 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks, really. The next event is going to be June 17th. It's a Saturday. It's an all-day event at Area 15 here in Las Vegas. I'm speaking around 5:50 p.m. I'm doing 30 minutes on the science of mindfulness with some new content and a new PowerPoint. And then I'm doing a 30-minute live guided music meditation, which may or may not feature music from Cloud People. We're still working on those details over the next few weeks. Something that I am very, very, very excited about. I take off that very next day, the 18th, to drive to Denver, Colorado for the Psychedelic Science Convention. And this is the largest gathering of psychedelic researchers, I think, in the United States. I'm not sure exactly, but we're going to be there with Sound Self and Entheo Digital. Our tech is going to be on display. I've got a few folks in Denver that I need to go see. Jen, I'm coming to see you. David, I'm coming to see you as well. And I'm also going to see a long-time friend that I haven't seen in a long time. So I got some really exciting things happening in Denver. And we're doing the Psychedelic Science Convention. So this is something that's really, really exciting. It's always good to be home. It's always good to share these updates. So many of you reached out, so many of you to get back to. I'm eternally grateful to be here. I'm eternally grateful to have your attention. Thank you so much for following along. I hope you have a spectacular night. Bye-bye.